Hey everybody, we are on the World News Channel, and today we have a lot of interesting events from around the world. In Japan, the situation is heating up, and they are worried about a possible war with neighbors. The authorities of the country of the rising sun are seriously increasing defense spending. In the light of recent events, the Turkish airline for the first time in the world offered a new service for passengers. Now you can fly in a special cabin for adults, without children's movies and noise. In Florida, the fight against the consequences of the hurricane is underway. Although the elements took only one human life, but caused serious damage to private property and infrastructure. There has been a mass shooting and a serious fire in the U.S. Details below. At least 73 people, including several children, have died in fires in a 5-story building in Johannesburg. The burned multi-story building was inhabited by local residents, also called squatters. The large number of victims and casualties is horrifying and saddening. Local authorities are already calling it the worst tragedy in recent years. Another mass shooting occurred in the United States, this time in a small town in the state of Illinois. As a result of the shooting, 5 people were injured. All of them are hospitalized. 2 are in critical condition. Police are working to investigate, and there is no information yet on the number of attackers. There are tensions in world politics, particularly between Japan, the DPRK, and China. Japan is reviewing its defense budget and building up military power because of instability in the region. They plan to increase their defense spending, making them the 3rd highest spending country after the US and China. The Turkish airline also offered a new airline format, and now passengers can choose a special cabin without children. The situation in Florida is slowly returning to normal after the hurricane, but some residents have lost their homes. Despite this, they remain optimistic and hope to rebuild their lives. Barbie collector. Russian Tatiana Tuzova has already collected 12,000 Barbie dolls. She's been into it since childhood. But when she was 12 years old, she had only 2 dolls. Her family was not rich. However, 10 years ago, Tatiana's collection already had 200 Barbies, and she needed a separate room to store them. Tatiana considers Barbie a great role model because her main slogan is, "You can be anything you want to be," and she has experienced this truth for herself. Born into a family of musicians, and having lost her father at an early age, she dreamed of dolls, even though they seemed like a luxury. Tatiana decided that she would have it all, and she began to study and strive to achieve her dreams. She first learned to play the piano, per her parents' wishes, and then followed her passion for public relations. Barbie collectors, including Tatiana, only appreciate dolls and boxes because it increases their collectible value. Without a box, a doll can cost 30% less. Tatiana is not alone in her passion. There are even record breakers among Barbie collectors, such as a woman in Germany who bought 200 dolls from Tatiana for her collection. Interestingly, Tatiana and her husband recently bought a place in Dubai, and now they have a Barbie collection there too, already more than 200 dolls. Tatiana buys them in toy stores or orders them from the USA. Tatiana also notes that there is more pink color in the world, and people buy clothes more often and even paint cars in pink colors. This could be an inspiration for many to follow their dreams and become whatever they want. Next, there is an unusual competition in England where wrestlers compete in a pool fight with Lancashire sauce. They are evaluated not only for their wrestling technique, but also for the originality of their costumes. And finally, in the United States, the police detained a driver who transported a bull on his car. He had converted a Ford sedan to accommodate the bull. The police did not fine him, but advised him to drive faster through town. That's it. Fascinating news for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube for more interesting stories.